Welcome everyone to this weekly Light Languages group. I'm Ismael Rodriguez, and we are going to start with a grounding meditation. I will proceed afterwards with some blessings. So please mute yourself whilst I'm doing this. Isakatus ikat antas opaihat ohai. O ta'anat bahai soto kompaisatai. Anato hai sakai tukumpak aisotoana. Ison aikas o paikison paisatakai. O nata satai hatai hayana. O hatai satai kunsutoko ontayata. O natai so natai hatakoshitana. O nata sera. O nata sera kwahai shatakai tanako taishana. O na kisai sana. O natasha. O haisikitu paik atosa. Pahatoshikiyat O hatasona koshi. Onatosaik ohont. Takohot ushi atokata shatum. Tashunato kohai sata. So we start with 3 deep breaths. By the way, the messages that I was receiving when I was saying that, it was what I was saying just before I started the recording. That was to please, my sons and daughters, have compassion with your own hearts, because you are the first ones to have compassion with. And from you, have compassion to everyone else. Itak om tasaitak onatashianat onte kasena toshe onatasena taiketai sana onatasena kaisheana. So we continue having deep breaths. Inhaling the light from the universe. And exhaling everything we don't need. All the worries. Any tension. Anything that hasn't been purged this week. Allow it to come out. You don't need it. And recognize the light that you are. The light with everything. The light from source. Breathe in deeply. The light from source. Allowing this light to reach your lungs. filling up your lungs with this beautiful, divine, golden light. Onata shotera kuhorai sakai sana otesene. Allow to expand all this beautiful light to your bloodstream, letting every single cell from your body absorb this golden and beautiful, beautiful light. Let it shine within you. Let it flow within you. Let it reach every single corner of your body. Hitai shokon paisakata kaisonato sanako te tai tai. We are not separated. The separation is just an illusion. It's an illusion from our mind. Feel who you are. Yato shakato tashana kohoto satai. Enata nata shite kaiha. Feel your greatness as you are connected to everything. Uhuaisha kuda haitoshitan. Onata ho natoshita hata. Upasata shotai kuhatusita kantai sata. But do not forget that you are human. And you need to connect to Mother Earth. You need to connect to Mother Earth, as she is also part of you. And is part of the human circuitry that makes you the beautiful being that you are. Onato se takashita. Onata senato haisono hata senata hatosa. Imagine how roots come from your feet connecting to the soil of Mother Earth. Feel Mother Earth. Feel Mother Earth as part of you. It's your home. During this mission, will remain your home. So embrace the place where you live. Itako hanaku shitika hotai nataka onatasai. Inahatasanato senataka. Allow these roots to connect to her heart, the core of Mother Earth. We are ascending with her. By keeping ourselves connected, we help ourselves and we help her to continue ascending. Allow yourself to feel her energy. In the same way, you feel the energy coming through your crown chakra from source. You are all connected. And with this feeling, we open this sacred space. This sacred space of love. Takustai sikia tumpa, isakata kuntai sikia tuma haitana. Etako hona taasana upai sitiki saan. Ummatahat osaitak umpaihat ositekiata. Ummatasanat ummatashihan napaat ummatas unnakasun takisakatum matasitiakum. Be patient with yourselves, because you are remembering, in a process of remembering who you are. Isi tu manatu hata natusa tukunta sitia. O natakashutu natasata. O natasitia tukuata. And the best you can do in every moment is to listen to your heart and to listen to your body. And act accordingly. Tisak upakita anatashutu paiti kitianta. Unatasat ukuntashitia. Unatashutu nata. Don't feel guilty for breaking old patterns. Anat ummat ushita kitia. Unna akutush itia anat. Because you are meant to break them in order to ascend. Ihatu mashi tianata kuta. Be blessed. So if there is anyone who would like to share a blessing to start with, please, you are very welcome. You need to unmute yourself. Thank you.
Yes.
Who doesn't want to go first, Poonam or Alison?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I know.
Okay. Go ahead, Poonam.
Kia sakaya oyana sakasa. Irakasha soyanaka ayana kosika. Asakoshiya tasayana koyana kasakosi. Iyasaka ayana sa iraya kosi yanaka. Ikoshiya ayana koyana arata kosiya kasakaya rakosiyana. Anukosi kalaka shoki ayata saroyanaka. Iyana osi iyana kasoyara kiyata. Iyatosoya ayatasa. Ikoseana kasarokia sakoya sa. Ayasuyonaka uyatasoya. Arakoshi isoya anasaka ayatoso. Ayashakaya nokoya sakaya rako. Inasa oyasa. Ashtaka ayanakosi. Isaya ashta anasaka. Thank you.
That's very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Naida, estamos haciendo las bendiciones. Vamos a las interpretaciones después. Okay? Just letting my cousin know that we are with the blessings and we will do the interpretation just afterwards. Thank you, Alisa.
tutere ese shena atoi i sehe uta. In esa koi I toi ina ata. Hashahana osoi I tereke ena ata. Sahano o shoi ae saha akni uto nahane e. Hasho o toi satai. Ite e kasha ana. Usoho mene e. Ture sihine e. Karaana soho tushana.
Michelle.
Alej umonolko ost, eleman hot et grete isjenon. Alej tutos kraia shata, molanae. Molaka ai asut kraia potre. Gela monoko stjata. Mola handa sut grete ashulagemon. Galane tot grete manai ande osta. Halemano sielemane setesha. Kolamana hastene eshianan. Wastana greto uste. Kolamana yesiana. Elene stut grete miandastut. Aishena muna. Melania sutke ena sut. Jelena je to tema. Je to. Pise.
Thank you. Thank you, Alison. Thank you, Michelle. Will anybody else would like to do a blessing? No? Okay,
Yeah,
so.
I'll do one, Ismael.
Ah, Amy.
Can you hear me?
Where are you?
Can you hear me though?
Yes, yes.
Right, okay. Just that my laptop was buffering. That's okay. Yeah, I'll warm up then. Nasta aya ore ika isashi sisikato oliti inkoti ishakaya. Nohora isamanachi isaki ete ikaliko ora isishi inkoya. No oishi isa ora hai ise inka ola manaka ore isishiki eta. No ora se ikatai enkataya okatai ishi ikoto ikataya nakai.
Thank you, Amy. Okay, thank you for these blessings, because the meditation help us to ground, but these blessings also open this room, this sacred space to receive all these wonderful energies. So thank you so much. And Naida, are you? Un momento. Un momento.
Madre mía, a ver.
She started with, oh my God. Apparently there is a lot. ¿Hay mucho?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interpretaciones.
Six interpretations.
La primera ha sido cuando tú has empezado uno de los cantos a cantar, ¿vale?
The first one was from one of the chants that I did during the meditation.
Y dice, el cantar os hace subir las energías.
Singing helps you to raise your energies and frequencies.
Por las diferentes frecuencias que emitís.
Because of the different frequencies that you emit, that you make,
y que os hace vibrar en el cuerpo.
because of the vibration that this frequency is creating your body. So it's a welcome to everyone to start singing tonight. So raise your hand if you want to sing a song at some point. Why not?
Oh my God, I just need to say something right about this. I can't believe that that's come through, because literally, I can't believe she said that. I can't actually, Nida. Like, literally, I've been singing light languages all week, yeah. And when you were like speaking and doing meditation, I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna crack one out tonight. I'm just gonna sing, right? And because so that's just really fun. Because I've been feeling self-conscious about it, thinking, oh no, I can't sing. But then I was thinking, but I want to, and I feel like it. So that's amazing. Just so nice.
And of course you can sing. I started already.
No, it's not.
You can go next.
Thank you, Nina. Gracias.
I'm going to translate tonight at least. Amy ha estado cantando lenguas de luz toda la semana y le parece impresionante que vengas con el primer mensaje, con ese mensaje, que cantéis. Y que lleva todo el rato como sus guías diciéndole que tiene que cantar y que se anime a cantar hoy en el grupo. Y está pues esa lucha y bueno, le he estado animando a que se anime.
Yo llevo toda la semana cantando, tarareando por mi piso, mientras haciendo cualquier cosa.
Naida has been singing all week as well, like doing the domestic things at home and everything, because in Spain you have to be, it's still like the lockdown is still on. So they are merely at home all the time. They can only go for 1 hour or 2 out to do some exercise and to go and do some shopping, but that's all. So she's been transforming and transmuting the energy all week singing. Yes.
Vale, ahora, la segunda interpretación ha sido mientras tú también hacías la meditación.
Second interpretation, this one happened also whilst I was doing the meditation.
Y dice, cuanto más sentís la conexión con la Madre Tierra,
The more you feel the connection with Mother Earth,
más os sentiréis a vosotros mismos.
the more you will feel yourselves.
Y cuanto más os sentís a vosotros mismos,
And the more you feel yourselves,
más vosotros sois.
the more you are, the more authentic you are, the more raw you are, the more you are. Period. Natural. Yes. Next one.
La siguiente interpretación ha sido en las bendiciones de Punam.
The
Cuando
next
canaliza.
interpretation happened when Punam did the blessing.
Qué alegría nos hace veros a todos juntos.
We are so happy to see you all gathering here together.
La unión de tanta luz.
The union of so much light.
Vale. La siguiente interpretación ha sido de Alison.
The next interpretation is from Alison Blessing.
No os podéis hacer una idea
You don't have an idea of
de cuánto os estáis ayudando unos a otros.
how much you are helping to each other by being here and by doing this.
La siguiente ha sido de Michelle.
The next one is the interpretation from the blessing of Michelle.
Nos sentimos súper orgullosos
We feel so proud
de todo lo que nos estáis permitiendo comunicar y hacer.
for everything that you are allowing us to communicate and do.
Y la siguiente interpretación ha sido de Amy.
And the next one is from Amy.
Cuanto más vais sintiendo toda esta energía,
The more you feel all this energy,
más adictos os hacéis a mantener vuestras vibraciones altas.
more addictive you become to maintain your high vibes high. Thank you. Muchas gracias. That's so beautiful. So let's become more addictive to keep our vibes high. We need that, all of us. I think the whole humanity.
That was amazing. Gracias, Nadia. Amazing. How do you say amazing in Spanish?
Alucinante o... Sí, alucinante. O chulísimo.
Alucinante. I don't know how to say it.
De nada, Amy.
Puedes decir, fue fantástico también. Fantástico.
Fue fantástico.
Okay, I need to change the title to Light Languages Activation and Group Collective Healing Intention and Spanish Lessons.
Yes, Spanish learning.
All together. Also English lessons, because Naides is learning, she's learning also a lot by being here with us. It's all, it's
Spanglish for
two
all.
ways, always. Spanglish. Okay, let's start with the intentions then. I'll give a break a little bit to my cousin because my cousin is first. Eres la primera para las intenciones.
Vale, mi intención es mandar energía y luz al planeta Tierra.
Her intentions is to give energy, to send energy, energía y luz, has dicho? Energy and light to Mother Earth. Okay. Do you want it from everybody? ¿Lo quieres de todo el mundo o de alguien en particular?
Ah, no, de todo el mundo.
From everyone. So unmute yourself if you want to join this intention. And those who don't speak light languages, you can join us with your own prayers. Prayers are equally powerful and effective. So, welcome. Your love is welcome for Mother Earth.
Koshaya raka sokoya nakasakoya takasa yarakisa sakasiosa odisakaya rakasoya nakasakaya sokoya rasa ilokoya rakasaya lonasoya rakasa ilaya sokoya nakasara yakasaya lokokoya nasa Suko iya sa ila na koya rakiki ya soko la sakaya sakoti yosa iyo kaya na koya la kasa ya rokosa iyo koya na kisa koya ta sakaya so iya sako iya sakako ya la kasaka kasa iyo sako so ya na kasa ya na kayo kiki sako sakaya lo sisiki ya na kakosi ya sakasa Ala sakaya la soya la nasaka ayato sakaya to la soya la iya sakoya ayato sokaya saka ila kaya to ko sakaya saka ayato soya natasa ya koko akaya la koya la sakoya tata sokoya sakasa ya isokasa aya sako iya nata oya taka ila toria asaya osaya ino Osaya nasa yasa yasa
Unakato se nako itako natita kianato itakuna shikianato uta ianakuna chitiarkaun Itak utaki siti antuku ontai si ano oko otisi anako otai sata inatoko ana Ukusiti kiatu taitaku taisiti. Inatu taikatuna unakisiano ataisa tayano taisa. O na taisiti anapaisi. Ia onaishukuana. Tuko ataisa tainato naisa. O masai. Yeah. Thank you all. That was beautiful. Thank you. Now it's your turn, Tatiana.
Can we send love and healing to our planet? Is 1 and second, please, same like last week for my mom, because she's still not here, not there. Keep going this way, that way. So, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Tatiana.
Okay.
We will send you love also.
Thank you.
To face this.
Thank you.
So back baist uk.
Na chai.
Pat utak atop aitom ita onatak on.
No nakalase
It ak ok ochit it ok. Baitak ot. Baik ut is ianat
Naka is shankaya.
Oya karokoshi sakai lakosi ino sayara kasoya sakaya ikoya nakasaya lakoya nakasa inu kushoya lakashoya nakasaya lakaso arashoko sarakaso rakaya lakasoya rakasaya lasa arusheya lakasa ino rakasaya lakasa oyara Iyala sako eyanasa uyana kayalo iyala kasayalo ishoya nakasa ayala nakoya ilakoya iyasaka asaya oraya inoko uyala iyasaka ayala kusa ilashayalo uyana kasara koyala kayala kasoyala kasa ishoya iyasa aloko iyanasa iyala kukuya la saka inako ya shakasa iyala lo ora ya na aseo lo oisha ya sakasa ayo lo koya na kasaka ya kasaya la kosha ya saka uya nata iloya ayasaka ya la kasaka so ya kasa iya na show ya la sayo ya la kasa usha ya la so ya la nako ya la kusho ya sasa ala yoro iya sako ya la siko ushi yoto saka ya la tosora ya ta ya na so iya soko ya sa ya la kusho na ya sa ya lo kosa ya la kosa ya la tasa ya lo uya la kasa ya na toso ilo koya la kasa ya la koso inoso ya la ayara kuko la ayasa kosa ya la uisa yo papa uya na kora ya ayataso kasa korasa aloso ya la sa tasa isuta kasa tasa ya ta kaso ya tatasa ikoya sana ayaso anasa isa
Hisotoisha.
Kote into That's what you get when you're an empath, Kay. I'm done.
And that's beautiful. Yes, Naida.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No sé por dónde ha venido,
She doesn't
pero
know where this interpretation came from. But
el amor es la herramienta básica para la sanación y la curación.
love is the basic tool for healing, para la sanación y
Curación.
for healing. Love is the basic tool for healing. She used two words for healing in Spanish, but they mean the same. Y Michelle ha dicho que ella está emocionada y eso es lo que le pasa a la gente empática, que se emociona. Y bueno, eso es precioso. And
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Tatiana. It's a pleasure. Thank you all. And now is your turn, beautiful empathic being. Michelle.
Like scanning. Okay. Okay. Big on my heart today is the seed of violence that has been planted in the human design and how it manifests in barbaric, inhumane behavior on a very obviously daily basis in our culture. Particularly, gosh, it just never goes away. It doesn't literally ever seem to change, but let's make a change. This perception, I'm big, you're small. When, one of the things I'm really getting a major lesson with Tom Selig's work right now is whatever you damns you back. And there is nothing outside of God. All is God, even the gross, right? But, we have the ability to focus our attention and energy on transforming. We were not created with this, need, I don't think, to, kill each other, harm each other. And it seems to be, in a way, what our culture, at least in America, we're grooming people through the media to be hateful and judgmental and to squash the human spirit. And, eradicate love and our humanity. And I, for one, really would like to see our humanity blossom like gangbusters. Just unbelievable light to this. Unbelievable shifts in the hardest hearts. Just massive, profound shifts. That's my intention.
That's why it's so important that every single person here in this group do what feels in their hearts to do, which is actually we are here to balance all of that you say. And we are doing that here. We are doing this here in massive ways, in very powerful ways, because we are connecting not only our human divine energy, but the energy from all the universe and all the entities, angels and everything together through languages. So yes, this is why we are here. So let's do a beautiful, beautiful light language transmission to balance the world.
Kukanake e ekisma otu.
Kasha kuyasa alaso ayasa iso yala karo yakayoto shaka ayala tashoka ilo yara kayana toso ilo pashatako yara tosa yala taso kayaro kayana shaka saka ilo kayato uyana toko shaka ayala toso iyala troya taka oyana tasa itaro poyala kashotu tushala katasaro ya tasa kashoto sokoyala iyara kayata ayana tokosa Yodoro ya kata loko ya rada tashoko ya lata soko ya rata shaka tasa ya laku ya raka ya na koko shaka ayo loko shana taso ya lakaroko ya lakuku ya rana kasho ya tasa ilura ya tatu shoko tutu ya latato ya saka tusukuku ya rako ya na tasako ya latasa ya ratu shaka tasako ya latasa Naka ya roko ya katakatu la katako ya takaketu la katakato shokoto za katakato saka ya natato toko soko ya la tata soko ya la tata toko ya natasako ya tasakasa iyoko ya saka aya la tasaka ya ra iya nako soko ya la tasako ya sa isoya la iya na soko ya saka iya lo ya asaya ashokosa iya na kuko sakako ya iya la tas sakuku saka ya la tusaka isho ya sa aya saka ayo rasa isho ya sa iyo na saka ya suku ya saka ya aya suku ya sa ya iya na soka ya sako ya sa saya ya saka pokoknya ya saka isaya asaya isaya la asa isaka saya usakaya la sakaya sho iya na saka iya na shakasa oyara ke ya soya aya na shokoya saka Eyarato, saya kosaya oyara ya saya ayashoko ya saka ayo kara soko ya saka soko saka ya so usia asaya ashoko saya koshaya saka ayora kasaya laso ashaya saka isaya kasa shaka saya la sayana uyana kasa koya saka shaka saya la sa iya saya aya shaka isaya saya shaka saya sa
Amunda homete shenake kolaneno honeta neshi kamena hashindo tika alanheneto yaneham urma hey kanaya hom alana ham jenai hom kanbo anean homai ane amonahan yende e amone dashum elamonohod alaneta kelamonoho jeneneatu kalamianha kelamonoho leamono te elemono hosta te istut. Manta asianania siano nesta skretusta. Lomdagre Molanda tieta shatkre sanano yanda Molanda siano estut. Niakasiata. Niara que tu estaria. Tutorieti eshanema. Kareti eshan.
Thank you. That was so beautiful. Aida.
A ver. Aquí interpretaron no sé de dónde, pero dice, las energías siempre están en continuo movimiento.
She doesn't know where this came from which one of us. I says the energies are in constant motion or movement.
Y ahí he visualizado como si fuera un cardiograma, que siempre va en la línea hacia arriba y hacia abajo.
And she had this vision about this, I don't know how to call it in English, but it's like
ECG.
ECG.
Yeah, electrocardiogram.
ECG graphic. Yeah, thank you, Miguel. Like these lines, yes.
Electrocardiogram, right?
Electrocardiogram. ECG.
Cuando sentís que las energías del mundo están equilibradas,
when you feel that the energies in the world are in balance,
es porque vosotros os sentís equilibrados.
it's because you feel yourselves in balance. Muchas
Eso.
gracias. Precioso, ¿no? No, sí,
Nada.
es suficiente. Es maravilloso. Gracias. Poonam. Unmute yourself, love.
So yeah, so when I was, just speaking the light language, the message that came to me was we have to, start shifting our focus from the head to the heart. So, to balance, I think a lot of us are in the space of the head and we operate from the consciousness of the mind. But I think we need to just come down and bring our focus to the heart. And when you work from the heart, I think the balance would be easy to attain the balance.
Gracias. Thank you, Poonam. Naida, lo que ha sentido Poonam ha sentido pues este mensaje que para entrar en el equilibrio tenemos que pasar de la mente al corazón.
Ajá.
Sentir las cosas de la mente al corazón. No tanto pensar, pero sentir con el corazón.
Qué bonito.
Beautiful. Now it's you, Susan.
I would say, I know yesterday when I was talking to Deb, she let me know I had 5 lost souls in my house, which I wasn't aware of. And so she helped guide me to not clear them, but to help them cross over. So it just helped me think about, with people, with so many people crossing over, to just help them have a smooth transition back to source, back to creator, and to find that God spark within themselves, to help them find their way home. And so that's my intention for today, because it was a beautiful experience helping them cross over, and I felt that energy shift right away, and it was pretty awesome. So
Beautiful. Naida and I, we work a lot with doing that. And lately we've been told to do it even more since we were told that we had the fractal of Archangel Azrael, we started doing that more consciously. So they are sending everybody to source. And very recently, I found out also a strong connection with Archangel Gabriel, who is the one who is also helping there to do that transition from here to there. So yeah, that's wonderful. So yes, let's do this another beautiful transmission to help all the souls in the planet to transcend to source. Thank you. Hakakur kisatark natur kisiark satark hianark uhutur hiator enator takum takum sanatur satark
Yo sakaya ko yakasakara kukora kasaya tura kaya so iro ko yarakasaya lato saka sakorayata sayara ayalato rakasa isoya la kuraya kasokoya nasaka tarako saya la taraya sokoya nakaraya nasokaya rakasa ikoraya nakosa karoya la kasaya nakosa kaya lasa iyo kuya la karaya nakosa ya rakoso ya kasa kosa kaya koso oraya la tarakoya la tatakoya tatakoya tutukuraya na tutu shakatoso saya iyo tuso ahaya tasa arayaso iso rayasaka iko itoroso araso ya la koso koya kuya la kora ya tosoka iyo lo tusaka asokona iyo lo turo yo tokusho kuya tasako tokuya la sakoto ya la iura ya anoro ya asokuya la tarokosha kasokora katosokora Iloro kosha na yoro kosha yara iora iya tanto iya taso iya toto ya la kashto shara kaso ya la toroshta ya la sa yo kaya so sa yo sokoso yo sokoya sokoya sakaro kusho kosa ulokuro ya tonoro ya toto ya rato sokoya ta koyata ilora ya sakaya shata koya shataka tukusuku tasasako uso alaso koya shokuya na kuro soko ila roto soku na kukuya na iyu itasaka ishukuya koya Kuya saka kukusaya saka sasa asuya sakoko ya saka kasoya saka kasaya sa asasta tasasta tasuka sasta tososaya ustaya soko sikisiku kusaya sa arashta sosa sasta oya sasta Arayatosa, ayatasa sakoya sasa, iyo sasoya la kasaya rokoya tasa, koya tasa sakaka sokoya sakaka, ayatosoya takaka shasa saka la sota tasa, arastoya saka koya kikia soka, oya tasa sokoya sa. Kokoya saka kota tasa sakoya saka soya titi. Asoya la sisi ayasasa asoya astista kosisi asoya asta istaya araya sosa.
I could literally see beings lit up all in like gold and just them crossing over into this veil, and there was just like hundreds, there was just so many of them. It was just, that was really beautiful. I could just see them, like, it was amazing. So,
yeah, that's how I felt yesterday when I experienced just such beautiful energy being a part of that. So thank you, everyone.
It's not a coincidence. Sorry, Ismael, were you speaking?
Go ahead, Poonam. Go ahead.
So it's not a coincidence. Like 3 sessions yesterday, like I had 2 today and one yesterday. All 3 of them were entity release. And it is no wonder like it has to come into the space currently, because it was like quite intense. I don't know, I just felt quite intense. And it just felt like, I was telling all the, the beings that had to cross over, I mean, the energies that had to cross over to just collect all their consciousness so they can just cross over with a lot of ease and completion, so that it's easier for them to transcend, like, to transform into the next life, whatever it is. So I just felt too intense.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I got partially a message from the transmission I was downloading, and that was like, there is not a better place than being with Source. Let your souls flow to the light, because your missions are done. Let the angel to complete anything that is left, something like that. And I was seeing, like Amy was saying, like lot of souls trapped interdimensionally and filling up with golden light and floating up and up and up and up in massive waves. Take into account that we are, all of us, we are here super powerful catalysts of love and source power. And when we do this together, we exponent that to 1,000 million and infinite. And this is, yes, we might have done the intention to support these souls that they were in your house, but automatically I saw in the vision that it became like an intention for the whole planet, for the whole world. And this is how powerful our energies are. It's like, because at first my heart was focusing in those souls from your house, Susan. And then I started seeing more and more and more and more. And I say, oh my God, where all this coming from? And then I saw the whole planet, a lot transcending. So this invites me to do this intention every week.
Yeah.
Because this way we help the planet to get in balance. Also, we help ourselves if we have some people trying to get attached to our light. So we send them to where they belong. And we can do this together like we just done. And it's very, very effective. It's so powerful. I love it.
Yeah, the message from Deb is, when my mother came to live with me, these 5 souls that were confused and didn't know where to go, they were attracted to my light when I brought her to my house, and that's how they got in my house. I've been feeling more fatigued and like not quite myself, just very tired, wanting to sleep all the time the last couple weeks, and I don't know if it's because of that, but I did feel like a weight had been lifted when they were released, and felt all the love and warmth. But so Deb kind of advised to help them to find the God spark within themselves and expand it, to find that light, that they have the light just as I do, as a beacon of light, and to expand that within themselves, and I tried to visualize that too as I was helping them do that. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. It was beautiful. and I could feel them, and then asking for Archangel Michael to come and help escort them home, and got confirmation, a channel message from him that it was successful. So it was, yeah, that's the first time I've done it personally. You know, I've heard of others doing it as well, but yeah, it really helped bring to my mind, to my consciousness, yeah, that this is a need, and there's so many souls crossing over, and that not all of them know how to find their way directly home. So yeah, I agree that it's a good intention to include going forward. So
yes, thank you, Susan. I just feel to say this. Unatash umpahit upaikat usita. Uha at ubais mataik untasaitu kuotaisita. Ianatu kuhotaisita anata. Ianatu sahatu sayanatu kaisiata honatusa. That was something I needed to say whilst you were saying that you were saying. I was feeling like it needed to come out. I don't know what that meant, but it felt like hands touching our hearts for doing this, and allowing our hearts to be sort of protected and let's say soft, but powerful at the same time, to don't allow our hearts to get rigid with the pain and the suffering that sometimes we feel. I don't know why, but this came. Yeah. So thank you, Susan.
Great.
And
thank you.
And now it's Alison.
My intentions this week are to bring more joy to everybody. Just live in joy, live in your heart, and just appreciate every single moment of your life. That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And what about a little bit for this?
Oh, sure. You guys could send me some more. Yeah. The nerves are like radiating, like it's so like still. And I lost, when they did it, I lost feeling in my fingertips, but that should come back. So we'll see. I'd rather have this problem than them slicing my throat open and doing the discs. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Another thing before we start, if any time you feel like drawn to bring or play some instrument, you are very welcome to bring your own instruments and play your own instrument. So anytime, please, music is part of this and everything. Music is the language of the universe as well. So these are light languages, and music, to me, they are part of the same. So if you feel like, and you don't need to be a professional, you just need to play whatever it feels. Let your fingers play and flow. Even if your judgmental mind is saying, "Oh my God, this is so horrible," don't fall into that judgment. Allow the music to come out, because that music is coming out for a reason, even if it sounds weird. Eventually, by practicing, you will see how the music will flow in the same way that light languages flow through yourself. So maybe for some of you, music is first, and that will allow you also to express yourself with light languages. Maybe. Why? It can be in any way, it can be in any direction. So why not practicing and trying? Did you want to say anything, Alison?
No, I think
no? Okay.
Yeah, I think we can start. Yep.
Okay, lovely.
I don't want to sing my song out loud, honestly. It's very joyful, I promise.
Are you going to sing, Michelle?
No, I'm not. I was just transmitting silent joy, okay?
Okay, lovely. It was nice.
I was feeling it. I was definitely feeling your silent joy.
I was feeling the silent joy too. But for some reason, I thought that you were going to start singing because...
There's a song and it sounds like my ears go, stop it.
I don't want that one.
I was just like, nah,
I was feeling a lot of energy from the Native Americans that Alison and I have a connection with. And I was feeling like they were there, like with you, like, and doing things in your shoulders, in your neck, everywhere, like like from brother to sister, but in that astral plane. Beautiful. And then you say something when I finish about singing a song, Michelle, and when I'm still in the other side, it's like I don't understand any English at all. I'm still in the other state. I need some time to land. But yes, it makes sense now. Thank you all. And now is Miguel. Your intention, hermano.
Yeah, my first intention, I was thinking all the time, is ladies first. So I think that already materialized. But no, honestly, in a serious note, I mean, I would like everybody watching to, and the ones not watching, to open a little bit their heart to allow the divine feminine, which is best personified so far in the ladies of the world, to come forward. And so that's one part. The other part is about mind openness, and this started actually last week when I started by guidance to speak light language, I'm gonna say, and I was doubting myself a lot, and so ego was coming very hard and telling me, you're kind of doing a ridicule, this kind of voice that we all probably have experience with. And you know, I realized it was another lesson to open your mind. I became a little bit positively obsessed, I'm gonna say, around questioning myself, what is it, light language? So how can one tell what light language is from what is not, bearing in mind the vastness of the cosmos, the different parallel universes, and the amount of elemental races that we have on Earth, aside from many other elements. So in the end, and that's why I'm coming into this intention, I would like to basically have a moment while doing light language to allow others to come naturally to light language without judgment, for the sake of themselves first, but also for the whole world, because it's very healing, not in the sense as we understanding to heal disease, but healing in the broader sense of what healing should mean, which is the reconnection to the multidimensionality that we are. And so, yeah, and so hopefully that would bring a bit more awareness. So
beautiful, Miguel. Thank you very much.
Bien, easy-to.
Koshika to sakaya lakasaya rakaso. Yorakasa yarasao yanakara sokaya sa. Isaya rakoya saka. Ila saya rakoya sa. Ino yarakasa yaraka. Ushayasa. Ushasaya rasakoyasa. Ila soya ishtakaro koya rakasa. Shako sakaya lokurayasa. Ino rayala aya soko. Soko yasakaya la sakoya saka. Unayarako shasa. Susuya la saya kasa. Uraya sakaya la tusakaya. Ishakoya saka sukuya tasaya. Iloraya sakuya nasaraya la tusaraya takoya saka. Iloraya na kashoya tasaya. Tusaya saka. Ishaya la tasaya tasuko shikasa saka. Naraya saka shakoko sakaya sakusha. Ora aya sokaya na tusukusha. Kiso kasa ashaka iso anaro yasaka yasaka yaka so kayano kaya soko yasaka ishaya saka soko saka so saka shayala iyana saya ashaya sakoya sakaya Isho sakaya sokoya sakaya Ishaya ayosa Isaya la sokoko sakaya saka Ishuya sakoya sakaya saka Oya siyana Yada sakoya sakoya sakaya Ishaya ashaya
Somatisam
Iya shakoko ya sakaya kokoya sakaya sakao iya saya oshaya aya kashosa yasa
Ukare eto isahana utsehe ite. Kere ina uso hushona akate. Isahana ata usoho kana ina ata. Isoho shehe ni ihana. Ishana ata usore ikina ate isahana. Itore ena
Jato paisida compata. Ianatoja tashatu paisiana toja. Una tasa. Una tasa hamanatisa.
Ushtohona ante ina aktutu shehena. Isara ete ine hekana ata isato ushoturu nema eni kena. Ushtohona ata isata etereki ina ata.
Olisa isoko
Tanne eta isoto ushona ekina ata I. Hisata.
¿Tienes interpretación, Nadia?
Tengo un símbolo súper raro.
¿Ya la has acabado?
Sí.
¿O necesitas más tiempo?
No, está acabado.
¿Está hecho? Vale.
Sí.
Si quieres enseñarlo.
A ver. Este. Lo de dentro es porque todo es así oscuro, no es nada más que la silueta. Es opaco.
In her vision, what is painted is because it's actually all like dark. ¿Es como negro?
Sí.
Black color. She doesn't know what is that symbol, but she saw that symbol. Maybe it resonates at some point during the week with something that you are experiencing. Sometimes they come in a meditation. Sometimes they come when you less expect them. Last week, I think it was last week when she did like something like that. And a few days later, I saw that they were, we say that they might represent waves and frequency waves, but we had that confirmation like 2 or 3 days later. I sent a picture to Naida and I said, look at this. It was represented with many of those. ¿Tienes el símbolo de la semana pasada? Y si no lo tienes, no pasa nada.
¿El de la frecuencia?
El de la frecuencia. That's it. Yes, exactly. And it was interesting because everything we were talking about was related to that as well, about frequency, about the waves within us and all of that. And only 3 days later, I came across with this picture in Facebook that was so much showing what each frequency, for example, 432 hertz was showing like this shape that Naida showed to all of us, like in a different size, that if it's in a different frequency. And it was like a reminding, because they keep telling me that I need to work with frequencies more. And so that was a reminder. I took it like that. Every person can take it in a different way, because the signs are there for every person for their own mission, independently of whatever they are doing. So thank you very much gracias Naida por el símbolo.
One interesting thing is, now that you're talking the frequencies, is that from a pure anatomical, well, it's not pure anatomical, basically anatomical perspective, all the glands in the body, they all align to a different frequency. So, I was coming across a very interesting piece of information, that white coral, for instance, will align to the frequency of the thymus gland. So all these kind of frequencies are actually activating the glands, which themselves are kind of like portals, if you wish, to kind of the higher realms and the multidimensionality. So the sun also, by the way, activates those glands. So, it's really very powerful, actually. All these sessions and light language in general.
Yes, thank you, Miguel. Also, the other day we talked about colors. Colors are not by themselves what we perceive as that color. Every color is a frequency as well. That's why, for example, when the clouds are during the day, I was riding my bike the other day to go shopping, and I saw this beautiful sunset when the clouds becomes like pinky and golden color, reddish color. And I say, look, what I was talking with Naida and Miguel the other day about the colors being frequencies, because the clouds are actually white as we perceive them with the eyes, but because of the reflection from the light from the sun, we see this magnificent, beautiful reddish, golden, and all beautiful colors that. Yes, I had to focus in the road quickly because there were cars coming. I was like, oh my God, so beautiful. And then I continued. But yes. So yes, everything is frequency. Everything is frequency. That's why it's so important in every single moment, every single intention that you have during the day. Because when you are thinking about something bad, you are sending that frequency to that person only by thinking that. So this is how important it is to keep ourselves 24/7 in a positive thinking, in a positive vibe. If we are not capable to go here to the heart, at least if we remain here, at least keep your thoughts positive if you are not capable to go here. Because every single thought is affecting every single one in this planet. Just because of that frequency. Just because we are frequencies.
I want to pick back off of that too, because the whole idea, and I'm just like living this every day to where I catch myself if I start to judge, right? And So like even those quiet things that are secret, right? Those are energy we're putting through into the universe. Like everything ripples. Love ripples, hate ripples. Choose one. Like, you know, be conscious, be careful about the thoughts and catch the thoughts, even if it's like unconscious thoughts, and start to learn how to catch them. Because it doesn't matter how many spiritual nice things you do, if your head is spinning out hate all the time, that's really not helping. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, I want to say, I was thinking while you were talking, is that the more our clairs come on, I have been totally busted for my thoughts, by the way. That's less fun than you might imagine. That's all.
So we need bear in mind that keeping that positive thought in your mind is starting from yourself to be positive. So the first person that is going to affect is yourself. So think about it. Is it not worth it to make a little effort to just think positively in every moment? I believe so. So it starts from us, and as Michelle said, it ripples to everyone else. So let's start doing this, because sometimes we think that we need to do complex things in the world. Well, this simple thing is one of the ones that we can start doing in every single moment. And I tell you this, you will be changing the world in every second, in every minute. Starting from yourself. This is how important it is. And then it goes everywhere else. So what ufaka patusana kuhat unatasita ianatusa kuhatusianatusa ianakuhatasian tashikian tumana. I don't know who said that. It felt again like the Native American, and it says something like the plant kingdom join you in this that you just said, because we are all frequencies and we are all part of everything. So, and now is Amy.
Okay, so I've got two this evening. So the first one is for my mum, because she had the coronavirus probably about 8 weeks ago or so, and it's left her with loads of complications. So at one point we had to go to A&E. Now she's having a lot of tests done because it's really affected her stomach. So she's having loads of tablets, and she's lost loads of weight. She's lost like over a stone in the space of a month. She is really struggling with eating, and her immune system is just shot, basically. So I've been giving her healing and light languages, but I think a communal one would really help as well. So I'd like to ask for one for my mum to restore her back to health and to help her, because she's really struggling with anxiety as well. The other one is a collective one for myself and the collective as well. Is I've been feeling mostly really like on the subject of positivity today and feeling quite joyful. However, there was like probably about an hour today where I just got so like, the only way I can describe it is it felt like a claustrophobia from having to be in the same place for so long and feeling like controlled, you know, like by the government and stuff. And it just really hit me today, you know, that like it just felt like I can't go anywhere or I can't do anything, and I just feel like I'm over it. And I just got really annoyed for a good hour and just claustrophobic. So I think what's the opposite of that then? Like freedom, just restore. I don't know what the intention is here, but the intention to get things moving again, get the flow back. Do you know what I'm trying to say, Ismael? Like I feel claustrophobic, like I'm sick of feeling claustrophobic, and I know not to focus on it, but there was really an hour where I was just like, I'm so sick of this. I just want to go out. I just want to see people and do shit again. Like I'm fucking sick of it, right? So can we? What's the opposite of that? Somebody help me.
Tons of space.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Flow.
Yeah, can we do one for that? Please.
And then just clear it out so air can flow.
Okay, so
thank you.
One for your mom first, and then we do one for freedom flowing and space.
Yeah, thank you. No,
usua nakuha nantusanata
Kiora kayana tosukayara tasakashaya sakayara soyasa Iloyara ishayara tukayana sakayara tisaya Uyaya sakuya Ayala sokoya sa Ishaya tasakayara sokuya Ayara tusiyasa Iyola kuyara sa Iyola koya rasa, ila yoto ya rasa kaya tosokoya ya tasaka. Ushoya atosoya ila saya rukosa. Yolo tuya na tiro ya tosokoya na tosokoya na shaka ya sokoya. Ya toshoya na pusi ya la soya la tosoro ya saka. Ishoya sa, Ishoya sa. Ya sakaya sakoya sakaya kalaro ya takusho no tora ya taso la yara ya na shoko ya na tasakoya na tara ya tasoko ya tasakaya shoro ya na kuya na tasakoya na tasakoya isoe la taso ya saka yorokosha iyo na kaya rosoku ya la kaya shokuya na sakaya ya torokuya taso Saya betul. Iya nak saku ya nak kesa. Ayah saka. Iya saka. Isaya kasa ya kusaya kasa. Ayah shakasu. Saya kasa. Saya kasa. Isaya saka. Isaya saka. Uya la saya rato soya la kaso. Uya na rato ko saya kaso. Unasa. Isaya kuku ya saka. Aso ya rakasa. Inu ya la inu ya saka. Usaya sasa. Iyo soku ya saku ya. Kuku ya saka. Usia kakaya lokoko ya saka ya soko. Kuku ya saka ya soko ya saka ya soko. Asoko ya asaka ya. Kaya asaka. Ya kakasa. Uku ya kakasa ya soko saka ya saka. Asaka saka. Aso. Isoko usia aso. Oshaya asaya shaso. Asaya. Saka, Isokoko, Sakako, Sakaka, Saya Shasha, Sakasha, Sakaka, Saya
Sata contesa isa.
Teresa Haisha
Onata sanasika. Onate sakato sato. Sika nato sanato. Pakusita con tasato kapashi. Onataka sama. Hotatisa manatuse. Pakushia no maita. Onatise anako. Oanatasai. Onatasi anako. Otasi anako. Opasi Opasi Umaita hotosita, makahatusita kanta kisia, ata sokohoto honta, o pakahama, ianatoshia namiyakuku, sanato saisa, hona koha sota, seta kum pasita kosta, Yakuana hua shona tumaika shona shikiato omaha tase nakona yenako nasana shiato kanosi atukon ashato etaki hitako sano matukun nasikyo
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Peg.
Hi,
Hello,
sorry
Peg.
I'm late, but I guess better
You're welcome
late
always.
than ever. I was out enjoying the nice weather.
You joined at the perfect time. That was like an angelic joining at the perfect time to like help my mum and to help create space for everyone and relieve claustrophobia. It was like, oh my God, Peg's here and an angel is here, another one.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Divine timing.
You know about that, Peg.
What'd you say?
That you know about that, about your angelic energy. So beautiful.
Yeah, it's there, but
It's there, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't. It's beautiful.
keeps me good.
Naida.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A ver, el símbolo que he visto ahora ha
The
sido
symbol I've seen now is this one.
este.
Oh.
Es como si algo se estuviera desplazando y dejara el rastro ese. Algo
It's
así.
like if something was moving like a comet and was leaving like the tail behind. That's what she saw. ¿Tenía como un color particular? ¿O
No he visto
era
así
como especie
color.
de fuego o algo así?
No, he visto con lo que es la silueta, simplemente, sí.
Well, yes, she only she didn't see a color, she saw the silhouette, the shape of that, which is so beautiful, so beautiful.
When you think about a comet as well, like what is it? It's a massive amount of energy in motion, isn't it? It's movement, it's flow. It's a huge movement, and that was what I was asking for. Like, please, can we just have some movement? You know, that comet was like, I see and feel that as like things are going to be moving now for all of us. So
You nail it, Amy. You nail it. Because that I was feeling that also. It's like that freedom that the comet has around the universe. No, it's like one representing one of us floating and traveling around the universe, and this is what we want so much. We want to travel. We are so like, I want to go somewhere. Well, I want to go to the Canary Islands now.
Yeah, now.
And Miguel is gonna join me there.
Yay.
Yeah, sure. Punan, you need to leave. Did you say your intention?
No, I have to.
If you want to.
Yes,
You
of
can
course.
say,
Why
and
not?
we can send it to the universe.
Yes. So, y'all were talking, about frequency a while back. So it just, you and I were talking about my mandalas a few days back.
She does.
So,
she paints beautiful mandalas. Yes, show them, please.
So yeah, so this is what, I don't know if y'all can see.
Beautiful.
So this was the one which I made, and how did it resonate with the frequency? I'll show you with the next one, so you can see this.
Look at that! Look at that! That's so powerful.
Yeah. So the first one was the chaotic mind I had. So many thoughts that were running, and that I started interpreting. I started interpreting it only after you told me that it really works, and it was beautiful. So this was the chaotic mind, and the overlapping and everything. And you also talked about colors a while back. So just you could see like they are like dark, and they are still a lot coinciding. And this is like a relatively more free mandala. It's like more spacious where you can breathe. So when I was doing this, and when you were talking, it just clicked to me that, I want to put an intention of, knowing when your mind is chaotic, and knowing the right way to let it go. Because this was something which just keeps me sane, because India is also under lockdown since it's been, 64 days. I have not seen anything outside my building. So it's it just gets, and I am doing like sessions like 2-3 days, like 2 sessions a day or 3 sessions a day. So it gets too chaotic in the head. So this keeps me sane. So my intention is like everybody find out their own way to understand the chaos in the head and put it out some way and feel at ease. So yes, that's my intention.
Beautiful, beautiful. And if you want to show us more mandalas any other time, maybe now you can, because you need to leave.
I can show you. I have a few. This was my today's mandala.
Feel free to show to the group everything that you do and you create, because
this was something when I was very happy.
Look at that.
See.
So beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
So yeah, this was something like a balance. I think last time when we were talking about it, yes. I don't know if y'all can see this. So this was a balance between
with the pyramids.
This was like a mountain, and if you can see that these are fishes, and I don't know if it is very, very brightly visible.
So it's the balance, like the yin and yang, no?
Yeah, the yin and yang. So this would be like the earthly life, and this would be like, some realm. I don't know why, I just channeled it and I just made them. So yeah, and this was one of my favorites. I'll show you. This is very pretty. I like it.
That's beautiful.
Do you put them on Facebook, or do you upload them, take pictures?
I just put them on my IGTV, like on my Instagram. I don't use Facebook a lot.
Okay.
This was one of my favorite when I was most peaceful. I don't know if y'all can appreciate.
I have her in my Instagram, Amy, so you can find her, I believe, if you go to my followers.
Yeah.
So yes, I think
I'll follow you later on.
I'll show you. I'll show you something more interesting just before I leave. So once I and my friend were channeling, she was just channeling. She channels Shiva Shakti energy. Shiva is the god of destruction, and Shakti is her feminine part. So when she was just thinking about it. We both were just sitting. She was channeling something which I didn't know she was. So I just drew something, and it was so crazily massive that it just resonated what she felt. So I don't know if this... So this was the energy coming from the crown chakra. And this was her third eye chakra, because all the energy was coming right from there. She was connecting Shiva through this. And her throat chakra was quite blocked, and this was the male counterpart, this was the female.
Can you put it a little bit closer?
Okay, yeah, if you can see, this is the crown chakra.
Yes.
This is the third eye where she was connecting to Shiva. This was her throat chakra, and this side is the masculine side, this side is the feminine side. So there was a lot of chaos on the, on the heart chakra of the male and the sacral chakra of the female. So this was the end, and this was the grounding. So when I explained this to her, she was feeling exactly this when she was channeling it. So it was just, for the first time, I understood that I could channel. And this was, I think, 8 months back, when I didn't know anything about channeling.
Amazing.
So this
amazing,
is my first.
so beautiful for now. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us. And if you do something like Punam does, and you feel like sharing with the group, please feel free, because it's so beautiful to share these things.
Thank you for giving me an idea to actually interpret it. I never understood how mandalas can literally show me what is going on in my head. So,
And you see, people love them.
Yeah, I just realize it now.
They're very powerful.
I want them so that I can meditate on them. So I'm going to I'm going to follow you on Insta.
Yes, sure. I will send you all the pictures. Feel free to meditate over it. I will be really happy to help you in a way. I don't know.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
They are so, I feel also so drawn to them, and they are so attractive, and it feels very useful to do that, what Amy said, they meditate looking and staring at them. I feel very drawn to do that as well.
Yeah, I'll show you my first light language channeling. I thought I forgot, because I didn't know that was light codes. I never write light codes, but that was the only time I wrote light codes. And this was the first thing I drew when I didn't even speak light language. I don't know if you could see this. See, these are the light codes.
I want it from a bedroom wall. Oh my God. I'm going to put it next to my bed.
I believe that my cousin feels very, very related to that symbol.
Y además el símbolo de Piscis.
Exacto. She's Pisces as a horoscope, and she always had the yin and yang symbol in every single place. She was opening a profile. She was always using the yin and yang symbol, and then the two fishes around. She's very much related to the goddess of the sea. Amy saw us also like with a trident.
People.
Please go ahead and tell them.
Yeah, the mer people of Mintaka, and it's a world where it's just entirely covered in water. And I was doing a reading for Ismael and Nida one night, and I saw Ismael, and then with like a trident as like a Poseidon, and then Nida and myself as like mer people. So it's like we'd all been in a previous like or parallel life as like mer people.
So there is a very, very strong connection to the sea.
It sounds totally crazy, doesn't it, when you have these conversations, but that's what I saw. So and Nida and I have got like mermaid hair at the moment, so we've got the look.
You're representing them in this lifetime.
Yeah, exactly.
With your hair. Thank you for sharing, Amy, and explaining. Okay, let's do that beautiful intentions. Thank you, Poonam, for sharing all that beautiful channel word, and it's amazing, very inspiring.
Thank you.
I forgot what the intention is. What is it?
What was the intention, Poonam? Remind us.
The intention was that let all of us, have the capacity to understand the chaos in our mind and also find a way to release that chaos, and maybe, just understand our own way to release that chaos and find peace.
Okay, Poonam, thank you.
Nice. No lo ora si.
I to ushaha ita esa ane utere eke inakoto ushoto isata aka.
Anatuseka tusiana kuho.
Ikoto o so o tu.
Akunta sakusita kumpakasiatana.
Ne tu usaha una
Itakuba. Itakumba
no
tasita.
usa e usha aito e na ane.
Omakato satu kasianota. Hoanta sakuba kasatiaka. Makahuatu kasatua anahiana. Tukasa.
Ika no oto kita ate e saha.
Natua hata shuko hamanata seato nato sha.
Saha I shao.
Makahonata hato satamana katash.
Hai usho oto I ana oto usa a I te e na e
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being with us.
Before I forget, my friend did message me a while back because she was low on her battery, her phone got switched off, so she couldn't join. And she said it was a beautiful experience and she would definitely want to join the next time. And she wanted to thank all of us.
Thank you, Punam. Thank you.
Thanks.
1 second, Punam.
Yes, because she has something to show you.
Yes. Okay.
El que está debajo de tu mano, bicho.
Ahí va, sí.
Sí. Okay. That one
Esto.
and the one that looks like a chromosome.
Maybe this shows that we all are getting a chromosomal line, DNA changes with light languages.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Feeling.
Yeah, and this one looks like the one with the diamond looks like opening of the third eye and throat chakra, actually, and setting yourself free. God knows, maybe.
Yes, to unlock also. It's like in a way when we let our third eye flow and get activated, we also see easily the way to unlock our thought processing.
Yes.
And then we see a vision, and that vision takes us. It's exactly like when you are in the bus or in the train and looking through the window and you stare the landscape. Your thoughts, you are gone. You are actually meditating there. You are hypnotized, and that's hypnosis as well. When you are looking at that landscape of the things passing like this, you are in the state of hypnosis. And that is exactly what it does when we open the third eye. And that symbol that Naida showed me with the rhomboid tells me that is like unlocking that to allow us to unlock selves and to let our minds slow down and let our feelings flow. And yes, the chromosome is a DNA activation for sure. I'm going to translate for Naida. Hemos compartido de que lo del diamante, ellos también han tenido el sentimiento de que es como desbloqueando lo que es el tercer ojo. Y bueno, a mí se me ha venido también el sentimiento de que es la misma situación en la que estamos a lo mejor en un tren viendo el paisaje pasar y estamos como hipnotizados, sin el cómo, hipnotizados, y permitimos que nuestras emociones fluyan y no estamos tan pendientes de lo tanto que circula en nuestra cabeza. Y el otro, pues es como que representa un cromosoma. Y el cromosoma, pues representa cuando hacemos las lenguas de luces, normalmente lo que hacen es activarnos el ADN de nuestros cromosomas y nos ayudan a la ascensión, a ascender. Eso es. Thank you. Gracias. Muchas gracias, Bicha.
Guys, I thank you so much. I have to leave. It's already 3:15 here in the morning, so
have a lovely night. Have a lovely night. Sleep very well.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye bye. You too. All of you. Enjoy. Bye bye. Lots of love.
Much love. And now is the intention for Peck.
Who?
Peck. The angelic soul. Called Peck. She doesn't like that tag. We are all angels here.
I'm
I don't like tags neither.
Yeah. I don't know. They just keep talking to me and I just keep sharing it. That's all. You know? They've been so around us all, you know, they've really, it's like they're in our face almost, you know, to just hold on to hope and to peace within, to be patient. And that's hard, I think, for some of us, very hard. And you know, but they're here, you know, and they're just, I don't know, they've.
Wow. We just lost her? I don't see her in my screen.
Well, the funny thing is that angelical whispers came on right afterwards.
Okay, God, bring us some computers and technology that doesn't damage our body and also allow us to have these transmissions. We need something a little bit more advanced. Angelic proof. That's what we need.
Michelle. Yeah, I wanted to tell Michelle something, but I didn't want to interrupt. When you were singing, when Michelle was singing earlier, I literally saw a being. I want to say I might have been Palladian. I get a lot of Palladian off of you, but I could be mistaken. But she was literally like in a forest with like a cloak over her. She had long silver hair. And I feel like she's a part of you. But she was very, very sad. Like I was getting a lot of sadness off of her. So I don't know if it was because like she lost her home. It was really bizarre, but that's what I was feeling. Like she was so sad. And yeah. So I just wanted to tell you that when you were singing earlier, that's what I was getting. So
Like
I don't know if she was singing
singing?
when you were singing earlier, yeah.
But I was
In the
crying.
beginning.
Also.
Oh, you were crying?
Was I?
I
cried on one of the songs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. I do have a long white-haired lady that she's...
I'm back.
Like silver hair, right?
I don't know. I think it's white, so it might be another person. Everybody, I think, has long hair.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Peg, what did you do with the frequencies? Oh, again. What did you do with the frequencies?
That's what happens. Needs to be charged. So, but nothing like right at the end of whatever I was saying, but or in the middle, I guess. But yeah, they just in general, it's like just stay in your heart place, and just ignore what's going on in the world, the best you can, and just know that, just stay to your truth, in your heart. So that's what I keep doing, and stay away from the news.
Yes.
That's good.
Bad news.
And then sometimes they appear where you less expect it. Sometimes you see those news where you less expect it, like someone posting something. I say, oh my God, no. And I need to pass it like quickly. I say, yes.
Yeah, and watch out for the synchronicities too, and when you see those, your angels or your guides are with you. And it's really telling you something, and look for the patterns in them too.
Thank you, Peg. Thank you. Let's do that beautiful intention to help us not getting distracted with the dark vibes. Asa tu fai sakahata.
Ora shahala.
Anaho mata saita kohona. Onata sita kumata se anaton. Nahai saka nata se anahai. Or kihiatar kana. Onarkahaitar. Onatarkeshanakoma. Onatassanator kahanator. Enatanatosana. Onakahatarko. Onatarena kanana. Onete kahetano. Onatasena kona. Onatase enamakusonaka. Onotosonakahi. Anatosenatosa. Onakia manami. Katasho. Onakasetanako. Onatesenatuna. Katusia kumaisana. Otakatisikitia kuma. Ana aunai hiatu hai tisa. Aitena tenai konetai sena. Aitena okushena kohai hana. Onai sakahai nakuma. Esatakina onai tikiana kuku. Tiana kosa. Naida.
Ahora la cosa va con los símbolos.
Naida saw some more symbols. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Connecting. Infinite spirals. Sainaku hatinaku manatu sainaku haistanoku hutaistidaku paisama kumai sikahai ano paisana.
Conexión con el todo.
Connection with everything. She interpreted from that. And Peg, you have your hand up. Do you want to say something? Peg?
Me? No.
Okay. I saw a hand like this.
I do want to say I got one of those tongue drums a couple of months ago. I'm just learning.
You got it?
Yeah, I got one. It's gold.
Oh.
It's really, yeah.
Egg. Maybe you don't feel like playing today, but if you feel like playing next week or another time, please bring it.
I don't know. I have to learn. I have to understand it better.
But you don't need to. You just need to leave your hands flow.
Yeah.
With the light languages comes along. It's like when we are doing the symbols, the codes.
I have
feels the same. But I don't mean to be pushy. I invite you to join with music, like I did before with the whole group. Okay, now we can do like what we did last week, which was like an activation, light language activation. Who would like a light language activation? Tatiana and Susan? Yes? Okay. Okay, we can go one by one, like Michelle did say last week. And then, you can start, Michelle, if you want. With your last week was like this. You started like almost like a rap style. We cannot hear you, love. Unmute.
Oops. Can I get somebody to go first instead? I really need to chat for a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, lovely. I can go first. Okay, activation for Tatiana. Siat upahitak ahatu paistitian kupana kusiti atuntaista. Oka anaku isakanaku anaka usana uma atiano kusiata. Aku patisi aku haniki atumana itiano kuana. Hotakasita akuan. Sona isana pupaisiki. Tiak uta tititia tu sitia tu sa. Ita sititia sun taisa. Uta tikitian tu sitia tu naitita. Isata upaisita. Upaisitak umataisaka haitisitia. Eta tisi anata amataisi. Yana uhata. Isi titia kunta sitasiana. Ati sitian takahatisia. Alata sitia. Allow everything that feel dense and stuck in your heart. Let it go. Don't cling on that. Let it go, because you won't solve things. You won't make things better by clinging on them. Mm-hmm. You will help much more. In this case, your mother, by allowing the love to flow instead of holding your heart tight. Isa natis ia as itas ita nasi antas ian paisi. Anat umanatisitis ainata. Anatisa amatasita kakaisiti antaisa. Atisintaisata. And the rest is to set always lovely intentions. And this work also to allow you to flow and release and unlock your light languages within. Isitisat umatais inatakistana umaisia umaisita itak umanatis itamna ihatashi ihanatasa. Allow the lovely sense that you are. Be. Let it be. Atiantaisinaihika Omanata Santa Casa Ianaisi Tiantaina. And this support what Pex say about also not protecting yourself, not engaging with the exterior bad things. I know that this is especially when you have your mother poorly. I know that this is practically impossible, or at least to me it was when my mom was in this situation, partly here and partly in the other side. Our heart just fall into the love of your mother. But yes, I wish I had the light languages at the time. I wish I had this type of groups at the time also to, let's say, stimulate something within me to remind me that being in love and being with good vibes help much than anything else. That any sad feeling, anything, sadness is okay. You feel the sadness, let it flow. Don't hold into it, let it flow. But just let that love that you are, and don't lose perspective. Stay connected in the same way that we need to don't get distracted from things that put our vibes down. Allow yourself to engage with things that vibrates in a very high way, in a very high level. Itas itapas inatas anata istataka manati ankuma isamata sanakuhanatisa anatasana tamashita umanata shitiana unatasianata. I know all of this was like seeing your body elevating and your, like when we are sleeping, that our soul goes like that. But I was seeing that at all time when you are doing things in your house and doing other tasks. Allow yourself, because it's you who has the key to unlock yourself. Allow yourself to be floating and free. And this goes also for...
I'd like to offer, Tatiana, put your hand on your heart and say, angels, I am ready. Thank you. And like how a child starts to speak with phonetics, sometimes like mo mi mane, mo mi ni mi ni ki mana ele. Just phonetic sounds is a good way to start. So I'm going to do that for you, and if you want to follow, you can, okay?
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you.
Dina mamanako, hele bimana kakne, momani ale kekele, ole kekne, momaniki, kale bibalabo, ele kekne miminiki, bibabotmana ale kekne, meniki, kale bibalako, hele bibiki, obale mamanako, kale bibalaka, hele ababalaki, ho kekele bibidi. Ana mamaleko hele kekele bibalako.
Thank you so much, Peg. Thank you so much, Ismael. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I ask about that? Because it's 2 weeks ago, Miguel, his channel, he said to me to get Aqua Aura.
Aqua Aura.
But how do I use that? I get it a big chunk. It's very heavy to wear on your neck.
Okay, so
Do I put on my throat or what?
so what you can do instead of wearing it all the time is whenever you may be lying down or be a little bit relaxed, you can use some intervals of time. You can put like 15 minutes would work if you do it regularly. You know, it has a frequency that is gonna start opening up the throat chakra for you. I mean, supporting it mostly. And so you can put it right here. So it's what I told you already. I have the same actually. So you're just gonna put it right here. Yes, you can hold it like, as I'm saying, if it's too big, 15 minutes, and do it somehow regularly, as regularly as you can. And it's very powerful, much more than people tend to believe. I mean, I remember and this is interesting, my mom received a moonstone, rainbow moonstone. And the thing is, it has the ability to quiet you completely if you have not been speaking your truth. And 30 minutes after she was wearing it, she stopped being able to talk. and so you know, I mean, she didn't know anything, but so I'm trying to put this example so you understand that if you're open to it, it would do marvelous, really marvelous.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
I would like to add something to that.
Yes, please.
I've been working with stones for a really long time, and I have bought scads of them, hundreds of stones, okay? And you don't actually need them. I mean, that would break everybody's heart, I'm sure. But the power of your mind, connect with your stone. Start in your time, just connect your consciousness on purpose to this stone, have a conversation with it, and start to try and feel its energy. And it doesn't really matter whether you do or not, because the power of intention is everything, right? So if you want to be walking around with it on your throat 24 hours a day, you intend to put an etheric crystal right here in your throat chakra. So it doesn't really matter how heavy your necklace is. It is wonderful to connect with our stones, however, in person is beautiful. But sometimes I even create the stone and I walk into the middle of it. If I want the protection or the properties of any given stone, I just make myself small, or I make the stone huge and I just build it around me. And I let the whole energy of that stone do its job, okay? So it doesn't matter if you're not wearing it. It's nice to wear them, and if you run across a little one, then great. But if you don't, you can also use it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Love that. I love that visualization that you just described. I've got like so many crystals. I'm going to do it with all of them. Like, I love it. I've never thought of doing that, like making yourself small or making the crystal big and like going into that. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to tell everyone that. That's brilliant.
Yeah, because I've got some huge Andara crystals. You can't do anything with it. Really.
But actually, I would add, guys, to all this that indeed we are made whole. So practically, we don't need the crystal. Now, if you have the crystals, a crystal is an 11th dimension being that connects to absolutely all dimensions. So the talking that Michelle was saying, it's something very real. So far as long as you can attune to the 11th dimension, you can actually talk to the crystals, or actually have the crystals talk to you and share their knowledge. Because if something they are is pretty wise. I don't know, I mean, I have on my side right now a phantom quartz right here. And what I would say is that they allow you to travel dimensionally much faster, or at least faster for a certain level of consciousness. And for me, what I tend to do, so I use them or I have used them for several things. One is if you have them by your nightstand, you would tend to have several dreams that vary depending on the crystal that is by your nightstand. So they're somehow already connecting you there to other planes. And then in terms of frequency, we've been talking about colors or chromotherapy. So they have a lot of properties. If you kind of shine light beam, let's say, through the sun into the crystal and you look at it, and of course you need to do certain psychic readings to understand what they would do. But for instance, an emerald will completely reset your pineal gland and therefore all your endocrine balance in the system if you look at it from a certain angle of the sun and right at the green of it. So they're really, really amazing tools, once again, to jump up in consciousness, because theoretically we had infinite consciousness come to conscious awareness. We really don't need absolutely anything, that's for sure. Not even food. So
exactly. Not even food.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Suzanne shared with me just before that her sister-in-law has also symptoms of the coronavirus. Is that right, Suzanne?
Yeah, she's about, I mean, she got cleared by her doctor in the last week to go out in public again, even though she occasionally has spikes. And she took both tests, the antibody test and the active test, and they both came up negative because there's a lot of false positives going on. But her regular doctor, who'd seen her for years, said she's seen a lot of patients with symptoms over, that have them for over a month, coming in to that particular doctor, and that the doctor's pretty positive that my sister-in-law has it. My brother, her husband, and their 21-year-old daughter that lives at home, they had mild symptoms for like just the first week, and then they went away. But my sister-in-law has asthma, which has made it worse for her, and she refused to go into the emergency room, even though at one point she probably should have. She admits to that, but her symptoms got gradually better. But it's mainly every few days she'll have like a fever spike out of nowhere, or she's still dealing with the fatigue from it. And she sent me an article from Australia where some doctors there are studying the long-term effects from the virus affecting a lot of people, just effects to different organs and just different things that are coming up that all the time that, that they're realizing what the long-term effects are. So I think I know I sent the link to that article. I'm trying to think if I can put it on my Facebook page maybe, but yeah, they're discovering new things all the time as far as long-term effects. So yeah.
So let's do a language transmission with the intention to support her sister-in-law. If you want to join, please join.
And an activation to speak light language too.
We will do the activations one by one, continuing with Tatiana, because we left it there pending. Isyapasyana homa sanatasa homa tasumanatomma Eana omana 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 umano omana 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 Ianatus Ianakuhatasuna Onakamana omana Ianakunatayana Omana mana Yamatuanakahotu ita unsakona Enakama untakahana tushitakahana tus
Hikatora sehi semaye sa ala koshi nayapa nayatari nohiata istahayishi sahari malakoyishi ankari sahayata ila archi sakata Ola mano kare sesi shi kai to osi si kolokata ino toye sin kaya.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think, Amy, that was these entities from the water that you mentioned before. Because I saw the sister-in-law, well, I don't know your sister-in-law, but it was the representative of your sister-in-law as a hologram. And I saw these entities like with water cleansing all her body. And they were like waterfall, but instead of waterfalls, the waters were going up. Like this cluster of water that goes like...
And she is a Pisces, so the water.
She's Pisces as well. There you go. So yeah, it's like she was talking that language and she was with me and we were doing that like some powers creating this energy from the water, cleansing all her body. So beautiful. And they were reaching from the sea, from the ocean to the sky. And she was in the middle. So beautiful.
And water is very much an amplifier of like anything, of healing energy, of anything. That's why sound travels across water as well. So would have been amplifying the healing of what we were doing. Whenever I see water or get like mer people or anything to do with water in my healing sessions, it feels like there's always like an amplification of whatever it is that's happening. So yeah, nice.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy, for being there. Naida, do you have anything from that? ¿Tienes algo? No. Vale. Me pareció que... Y Miguel, ¿tú tenías algo más que decirle a Tatiana sobre el colgante o lo pudiste decir todo?
No, lo he dicho todo.
Lo has dicho todo, vale. Para que no se queden cosas...
A Susan, pero es mejor que dejemos a Michelle que vaya, que está inspirada.
Está deseando, está que arranca motores. Sí, vamos a dejarla. Y después recuérdamelo y se lo dices antes de que se vaya, si quieres. Vamos,
muy bien.
Si quieres expresárselo. Michelle, you can proceed with the activation if you want.
Thank you. I'm asking that I'm just going to put everybody who wants an activation in my intention. While you are a special snowflake. I'm asking them to make it appropriate for each of you. Det är roto orike ishe elemenhot kreti ishomanete olarketo kumunaresa alarkoto munaresiandasha olanaresiana olayana omaneteasun alakato osana ashto tema Melokota piata shutoto alariketo alemenuote sheneruto kotokoto ala ish unmukoto usa alani alando ish umara an ashumana esiano manakata atutu alenziato jike Mono siana alanoto alani yanda ash tutuima elanoto sa mononamiati ish anahoma halamona aye halamon aye halamot netu shanaya halamot teano shana Kolamone tajamo kete yando siamano kiana liamendiatu shana elan tu Limbotan siende lananiahu sananto yandetu milamo sanai shamo no oh la 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 moon la 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 moon la 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 moon la 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 la.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Beautiful.
All right,
Thank
you guys are amazing. I have to go. Okay.
Bye, lovely.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
See you next week.
Amy, would you like to do an activation for Tatiana?
Yes. Can I do a similar thing to Michelle though? Because I also do need to go in a minute because it's past my bedtime.
Yes.
So if I can
do
a joint one for whoever, a communal one for whoever wants an activation. Elaso ora si enaya. Innoi si shi ikai ola to ora. Enno ohora sakatalihi. Mehasi ishi enolihi. No ore sa likai sihi. Ashara saaka. No la hire sino yezi naya. No okosana mulat se ito. Inaha akari sisha. Inahari maloko osahari sa. No shia se ihia. Entari, ahaya, ehishe e. Eno oyeti ila makaya, enakari sishikaya. So one of the most important things that you can do when you're looking at bringing in your channeling abilities or opening up further into your channeling is having absolute acceptance of where you are at the moment and also having appreciation for the journey. So something that I started doing quite regularly, and this is going to sound like the cheesiest thing ever, but I'm going to ask you to, if you do want to open up more, your channeling abilities, is to physically, to show your heart chakra love on a daily basis, is just literally, I'm not even joking, give yourself a hug, right? So just hug yourself like this. Yeah, Miguel, really hug yourself and just focus on the love that you're feeling for yourself, because there's something about receiving that physical touch, that physical love, for yourself that is that physically opens your heart chakra, and it's massively helped me to, get through heart blocks and to open up further. And I've noticed my abilities, increasing. So anytime you're feeling perhaps some frustration around not speaking light languages yet, because they are very much there, do you know what I mean? They are within you already, is just going, you know what, it's okay, I'm perfect, it's all perfect, I accept where I am. And the more you can do that, the more your heart chakra is going to naturally expand out, because you're showing yourself, the love and appreciation, as I say, for the journey and, for ascending into having those light languages. But as I say, they are already there. It's just literally releasing them. And that's everything. So I'm going to go to bed now.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good night. See you next week.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Bye.
Buenas noches. Bye. Would you like to do an activation as well, Peg? Would you like to do an activation for Tatiana?
I thought I did.
You did already? Okay, so Alison?
Sure.
And I think I'm going to go too. I'll see you next week.
See you next
Bye
week.
next week. Bye.
Bring your
Bye.
instrument.
Oh.
I will tell her in a private message. I'm gonna be every day sending a message. Are you practicing?
That's so funny about the tongue drum because I've been wanting one for like 3 years now. I really want because I have this keyboard that my daughter used when she was younger to learn how to play piano. And when I started speaking light language, I literally just started, I don't know how to play piano at all. But I started playing it, and my daughter-in-law came downstairs, and she thought it was the television. And she was like, that is so beautiful. But it was my light language coming out on the keyboard.
Exactly.
So,
that's what I was trying to explain to Peck, that your fingers, eventually, they start flowing like when we do codes.
Yeah.
And we don't think about the codes that we are doing with the hand. And the same happens when we play the instrument. It's magic. It's so beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's like an elongation of your soul expressing what you are feeling. And yeah, that's why you were playing like
it just comes out. It just comes out. It's beautiful. I haven't done it in a while, just because the keyboard's so big. So I kind of put it away for now, but I'll take it back out, and then hopefully when I'm, I'll eventually get a tongue drum or, a steel drum or whatever. But yeah, I'll do a light language activation. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Tatiana.
You're welcome.
You're being spoiled.
Yes.
You deserve it, love. You all deserve it.
Thank you.
All right. Ushehene e soto e shakatatai I tutoi naka amane e soto uture e ti ine e ta asa. Ushahano o soho shi I ki nehe na atatire e tui sataki na atate ushahai. Usoho I ne e ki I tera e tu ushaha aki ine e te I ino o koto shakatete mina ata soto iri ikine e tai. Hatatare eto shakana eto soho ushe. Karaan ne sahasha ata u sahano oto tere ita. Utotakene ipitidi soto shakana amana ata tere eto ikine ita asaha I tututui nakata I soho shaha na eta I. Kuto na asaha shaha. Kiti I nehena asata. Kushaha I se. Utore ekina ata. Asototure ina ete e tara ete ni I shataikine e sotot I shate e kitire e na a. O soho na ata I ke e u na a I. U na ato u soho u shehe I ne e I u I na a uto I kuture e na a. Hana ata u sotote ne ete e tara e nono asatate ki na ata. Uto shokana ane u na ata u sehe u te I nehe na a tu shahat. Uto tere e kine e potekina asata e te tere I usotoi I te e nohone e ta a. Ukure e I sahana oto I shoote I te I na a. Taha to u sahana oto I to tere I ta a shahana o ku u tu tere e sata. O shehe I sa I to une e sahasha oto kahana a u soho te a tere e na ak. Okay.
Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I feel so much energy swirling in my hands. It's like when I'm doing healing. It's very, very strong.
Can I ask you?
Top of my head and on my hands is really, really swirling.
Like, yeah, they're getting hot, right?
Yeah.
I was feeling a lot in my solar plexus. So I was wondering, maybe, I don't know if that was coming from you or from me, but I think it was for you to work on your solar plexus a little bit.
Yes.
And try to just open them up, because I know you're under a lot of stress and everything. So just try to align everything. Even before you go to bed, if you just lay in bed and you just align your chakras, it'll open everything up. But I felt a lot in my solar plexus. So
yeah, it feels really tight now. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Ismael o Miguel, necesito que me traduzcáis alguno. Tienes el mute, Ismael.
No me había dado cuenta.
Vale. Lo que yo, en una de las partes que ha canalizado Alison, yo he visto como si a Tatiana le estuvieran haciendo algún símbolo en el tercer ojo, en la garganta y el corazón.
Yo lo he sentido también, tía. I was feeling the same that Naida was saying. It's like when you were doing the light language activation, Alison, they were doing some sort of symbols in the third eye of Tatiana, in the throat chakra, and also in the heart, she said. And I felt the same, love. I let you say what you felt about the solar plexus, but I was feeling also these three chakras like so activated, because this even if the activation goes to you, Tatiana, this goes to everyone here.
Yes.
Light languages don't choose only one person. It goes to everyone who needs some balance from some energy or some activation. I used to get this message once that from my higher self, saying that light languages are intelligent by itself, so they decide where to go and where to yes. Wherever you need it here, they go there. You need it here, they go there. And then she felt also that the solar plexus needs also some energy there. Yeah. Beautiful. What I was feeling, Alison, was like waves. It's like I could hear you first through this part of the headphone, and they were going through my brain, and they were coming out through this side, like this. And then
that's amazing.
Then they were going back, and they were going to my third eye, like this circuitry, like that. And then here, and then the heart chakra. Beautiful, so beautiful.
That's really amazing.
Wow.
Thank you, Nadia, for the confirmation.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, lovely. Should we do now for Susan?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going first. Or do you want to go first, Alison? Or do you want to go first, Miguel? I just wanted to see your face. You don't have to, Miguel. You don't have to, love.
No. Just, I think I would like to normalize more my light language. It's coming more professionally in dreams, according to my partner.
Yes.
The lady of my eyes, as I call her. But in conscious awareness, I think have a little bit to go.
It's okay, love. We will do it.
Miguel, that's funny that you say that about your dreams, because some nights when I'm sleeping, I literally sit bolt right up and it's just coming out, and then I wake up and I realize I'm speaking light language. It's the weirdest thing. It's like the middle of the night, I'm dead asleep, and I sit up and it just comes right out. Yeah, so it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That's how they started with. Sorry, Miguel.
No, I mean, you go ahead and I tell later.
That's how because Miguel shared also this in a message with me, and that's the same way that started with me. I was telling to my cousins, I don't know how, but I woke up myself talking light languages. And that happened many, many nights before they got activated. So I think this is the, for the people who consciously, in bracket, don't speak them just yet, it's already a very good sign that they are coming. And it's just about letting the left brain a little bit more relaxed, and eventually will flow. Because that's what I was doing. I was like, yes, I was thinking about everything I was doing all the time. And it was actually when I woke up at 3:33 a.m. when I started talking the languages. Why? Because I was still between the other wall and this wall here. So I wasn't allowing my brain, my left brain, to interact and to judge and to think. I was letting them come, and because they feel like that. But yes, I was calling my cousins and I was saying, look, it's the fourth, it's the fifth, it's the seventh night that I wake up listening to myself talking in a language that I don't even know. And it was very interesting because I was waking myself anytime in the night, sometimes at 3, sometimes at 4, sometimes at 7. And I was saying, like, for God's sake, what's going on? Why I don't speak them when I'm awake? I wanted to speak them so badly. I was just wanted to, come on, why you are there? I know that you are there. Why you don't come out? Yeah, well, in a way, I was a little bit doing something that at the time I didn't know, but that lately I got to know that is trying. Because you don't need to try. This is the thing that you don't need to try. It's like your heart comes forth. It's like I take this position. You are here and your heart do this. And then it started talking by itself. And it's like, what? At the beginning, you believe that you are a little bit from the very mental.
Para mí el hecho de interpretar fue exactamente igual. Fue escuchar y de repente empezar a interpretar.
For me, she said, for me was exactly the same. I started listening, and then I listened one transmission, the second, and I think in the third was when she started interpreting. And she started recording me back like, Ismael, I might be mental, but I think I understand what you are saying. I don't have a clue who is talking, what language is that, but somehow I get to understand what you are saying. And I say, what? And then we were like that happened the same day. Yeah, the same day. I mean,
that's amazing.
Yes.
I know.
What I was gonna, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said it's just magical.
Yeah.
It is.
There in the United
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
Go,
I'm just going to spit it out. Okay.
Go.
In the United States, they're doing studies between speaking in tongues and doing light language. Okay. They're actually monitoring the brain waves. So when you're speaking in tongues, it comes from some part of the brain. They can't figure out where the light language is coming from. And I think that's it's scientific evidence that this is not coming from this. It's coming from this, you know? And when I saw that article, I was like blown away. I was completely blown away.
If you see the article, Alison, please send it to me. I
will try to find it.
To share that around the world.
Yeah, I will.
Because that's good material.
Yeah.
Alison, Naida, dice que ha visto un artículo donde están haciendo como un estudio, sin el cómo, donde tienen como las típicas estas cosas que le ponen sensores para ver la actividad del cerebro. Sí. Y dice que cuando se está hablando en lenguas galácticas o en lenguas de luz, no se activan las mismas partes del cerebro. O sea, es como que es como que se comprueba de que vienen de allí y no vienen tanto de aquí. Y le he dicho que me pase el artículo ese para que vamos a pasarlo por el planeta.
Cuando, por ejemplo, hablaban en sílabas, que tienes que pensarlas directamente, sí que veían la estimulación de diferentes zonas del cerebro.
Claro.
Luego, en contraste con las lenguas de luz, pues no sabían de dónde venían y bueno. Eso es la demostración, ¿no? Un poco.
That's so beautiful. Thank you, Alison, for sharing.
You're welcome. I will try to find the article.
Dinner from it.
Okay. Do you want me to start with the activation?
Okay.
Okay. Ke I shoto I satai to terekini I to soto I kiti e te una o to o soho na e koto shete I te kine e to saha te ki tere I na ato to shikana ato si I te ki tore kune e ta asata I shakoto uikine e to te kine e tata. Asata ki na eto I shoto te kine e ta I sata keshana ata I tere na tikso I te e na akate I utu shokana ati I sata I na ati I ki I. Ushaha ne e si I tu I kan ne e to I saha shahon o to u sehe na ata. Sa o shahana o to ikini I sata keshana o to tikamana ati shikiti I ta e sa katachina anamane e soto kushina one e to toi I katata e ta. Tureke e na asaha titi e na no te shikatina atate. Turekena o so kishana I sata I kututumana ati kishikuture e sa kashana atasakine I tutukana mana atata I sana. Kora o shana asati I kutotera akina ate utahasata I shoto una ata I kututi I saha o toi kene iti ina. Kuta I satakana amana e to kushina ati kisekata I tute kete e shuhishana ata. Kushono ota I saha she eta I kutore ena a saha no o soto I katere ena eta. Kahana oto I nene eta I kutukimena eta sekatike no ati shohona ota I kete ina etoto I patate I satakane atote etatana atata. Kura e no soto I shoto ina eta. Asaha shana asahe koshana. Kara eto e shana ata e sati kere ena. Kwashana asaha sho I saha I ke e. O shaha I sen na ata I kutere e na ata I sato ushana ata.
I'm boiling too. Aida.
He visto como si le hicieran a Susan desde el tercer ojo hacia su hombro derecho, hacia el ombligo, hombro izquierdo y vuelta al tercer ojo.
Como un rombo.
Sí.
She's so like, pero ¿cómo era? ¿Como una luz?
Como si le, no, como si con
si
la
le
mano
tocara,
le fueran hiciera
como una
ese
mano.
recorrido.
She's so like a hand going from your third eye to your right shoulder, then to your belly button, then to your left shoulder, and then back to your third eye. And the hand was doing that rhomboid movement.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Like a diamond.
Some geometry, diamond.
I picked up on something I thought was interesting too, which is like, I've been paying attention to the light language that everybody speaks, and there are these sounds that come very often, which is isana and osana. And so I asked the question app, and I typically get the response right away, and I was told that those are angelics. And so it made quite a lot of sense, you know, knowing also Susan, and so it was really beautiful to see, actually.
Thank you, Miguel.
Maybe were you getting hot because Metatron was around? I usually get, yeah, that usually happens to me if Metatron's around.
I mean, this the crown chakra around here, and especially on the head, is just like, boom.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with the activation. Urkisatar manar sanapur sianarkujar kisan nakatarusur notar kihakuntar sorkihiark urk sirk harkisukur tasairk antu honaistian Hotark isatar sianaku honaistisanar horkihakur satark otasikitark manatar sona honakarkisart sanakuna tasitar onakahantu saikisata homanatasa Ho manata satuku hanatu sianaku sai siana. Om manatu siakur sitiar. Also, a lot of vibrational energy going from your throat chakra up to your third eye, back, heart, throat chakra, eye, and spirals going through yourself, like beautiful. I haven't taken anything. I just said it. So yes. You're muted, love. Susan, you're muted.
Sorry. No, I have had like spiraling energy before. You know, I've had that spinning sensation, like when I've done healing on myself, clearing, and yeah.
It's always super powerful to create the spirals in all the body, to raise the vibes, also healing vibes and everything.
Clear out the chakras.
And all the chakras.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we do, Alison, a closing one? And thank you very much for attending to the group. After the light language transmission, we'll say goodbye to each other. Thank you all. Gracias, Naida, por la aportación de toda la interpretación. Y gracias a todos. Thank you all. Pasitam pisa utakumaha itaun taikaha isanu itaun paha tisiki iaman minkahanutuso isaumaita uho maishi amana usatikiahua unaisian onatisia tuhuana eakahupasiata yana wainatia kumaisa yana siana
Oshono oto isa na Hana sotoikini isa takashana mane aushutu ata utere soto isho ene te kuture itare kashahana oto isho mana ikotoina ata Usahena auto e katuremana asata shatire e kishino auto tirena ata asahena akatine e tutuit ishina ato. Kana auto e satai ishata auto utire e nehena. Hashaha I so I ke na asata e una aka e ure e satai. Mahono sahi shata atai. Utore nehena atai. Se ek nak nohe.
Naida.
Justo cuando Alison ha empezado a canalizar, o yo la he escuchado que se incorpora a la canalización, he visto como una especie de cráter, ¿vale? Como si fuera de un volcán, y como si saliera como un rayo de luz de todo ese cráter hacia arriba.
When you started with your transmission, Alison, she saw a crater of a volcano.
Oh.
That it opened up, and then she saw like a beam of light coming from the volcano up, like a column.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Wow, so beautiful.
Thank you, Nadia.
You're welcome.
Okay, lovely. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Have a beautiful week.
Have a lovely week.
You too.
My transmission was actually about that. Blessed be your path ahead for the whole week until we see again, something like that. So there you are.
Thank you.
lovely.
Wonderful.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Ciao.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.